Hello everyone, it's Jin'taan here, and it's time to take a look at something that's a little bit different, as I seem to say quite a lot on this channel. Now, normally I wouldn't put up my perspective as a line member on this channel, because I figure that people are mostly coming here for more prepared and, kind of, I guess, thought-provoking content. Stuff where I'm breaking down my perspective as an FC and going through a lot of the decisions that are made, or going through the news, or even some of the lore of the game. However, in this case, I feel it was really interesting just because I'm able to show the entire arc of me spending 15 minutes online and eventually logging off, but having an absolute blast during that, because I think it just goes to show how much fun you can have with Eve sometimes in a very, very short space of time. And this story starts for me when I just open up my Discord. I've just gotten back from work and I see this ping from Kendar, and it went out 5 or 6 minutes before I actually logged on. So I get online, I join the fleet, and I undock. And whilst we wait for a second Sino to go up, as our initial recon has by this point died, I start to get a picture for what's going on the battlefield. Trigger Happy, Toxic, and Project Gungnir in a Navpok fleet are working alongside Triumvirate in a Drake Navy issue fleet to defend a citadel from an attack by the Pureblind Madness Coalition in Macarios. During the course of the ensuing subcap fight, it seems that dreads were dropped by the Pureblind Madness side, which was responded to with counter-escalation on the Trigger Happy and Friends side, and that kind of went back and forth, with this being the second wave of capitals to enter the fight from the Trigger Happy side. And from there, well, I'll just let things play out for you. With the opposing dreadnoughts dead and not enough heavy web support on the field for us to be effective against battleships, the dreadnoughts simply align out and wait for their siege timers to go red before jumping out and leaving the field, which gives me this opportunity to take a lovely scenic shot, which I can use in case I need some B-roll of dreads in the future. The end result of the fighting was simply that the Astra House stayed standing, and the defenders lost 7.5 billion ISK, whilst the attackers lost 53.7 billion ISK. Still, with the dreads safely extracted and the subcap fleet heading home, I pretty much immediately logged off and went to record the lore episode, which you can go and listen to with myself and Ashtarothi. But anyway, thank you for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed it. And more than anything, what I hope you've been able to glean from this is some understanding of what a nullsec fight looks like to the average line member, as this is the kind of thing that's going to happen tens or even hundreds of times during the course of the average larger nullsec war, like what we saw between Legacy and Winter Coalition in the southeast. These are the individual battles that go on to make up the path towards massive battles, which we haven't really seen in this Legacy Winter War, but we did see in previous wars, such as the fighting in UALX, for example. Still, until next time, fly smart and have a great day.